Hi guys, welcome back. So I asked you guys over on Instagram to sort of send me in some questions that you had for me to answer in a YouTube video. So that is what today's video is going to be. Really annoyingly, I actually just filmed this video already. So I filmed this makeup look, like a get ready with me style Q&A video. I just uploaded the files onto my computer and realised that like 90% of the footage was out of focus for some reason, and somehow I didn't realise throughout the whole video. So yeah, instead of having a mental breakdown and being really upset about the fact that I just wasted like 2 hours of my life filming that video, I'm basically just going to refilm it now, but instead of doing my makeup, I'm basically just going to be taking my makeup off and kind of doing, you know, like my skincare routine, my evening skincare routine, and kind of do like an get ready with me. So yeah, I hope you guys don't mind that it's going to be skincare instead of makeup, but I do makeup like so much on my Instagram anyway. So honestly, I was like this close to crying, but you know what? We're going to turn it around. I've still got a few hours until my parents get home from work, so I've got a little bit of quiet time so I can refilm the video. And you guys always ask me about skincare anyway, so I hope you enjoy. Anyways, I'll try and talk through the actual products I'm using as well, but I'm obviously going to focus on the questions, so if I don't say what I'm using, it will all be in the down bar. I'm starting off though with the Elemis. This is the Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. This has been my favourite cleansing balm at the moment. Well, I say favourite, I love my Emma Hardy as well, but I've been using this one recently. So I had a couple of questions basically along the lines of how old was I when I started to do makeup and learn how to do makeup. I basically started to do makeup on myself when I was around 15 or 16, which sounds really young, but I wasn't like caking my face in makeup for school every day. I was just kind of like experimenting, and that's when I really sort of realised I had a passion in makeup. And at 16 I did actually leave school to go to college to actually study beauty therapy and makeup. Yeah, it was around the age of sort of 16, but before that I was definitely watching a load of videos on YouTube of like tutorials, how to do your makeup and kind of like all that sort of stuff. So it was definitely before that that I subconsciously started learning, and then I actually started learning probably when I was about 16, 17, I would say. Okay, so the next question is, do you have any makeup techniques that people do that make you cringe? What makes me cringe? Oh my god, I look crazy. To be honest, I'm one of these people where like if I see someone doing something on Instagram that I wouldn't really do on myself, I'm just kind of like, I just take it with a pinch of salt really. At the end of the day, it's just makeup, like it's just a bit of fun. It's not too serious. Like people take makeup so seriously sometimes. I've had so many people get offended by how much foundation I've put on in a video and all of this kind of stuff, and I just think, look, at the end of the day it just washes off, so just chill out. But yeah, the only one that I would probably say, it doesn't really make me cringe, but I don't really love it, is the sort of like over nose contouring that I see some people do. So quite often you see people like on Instagram and on YouTube contouring the actual life out of their nose to the point where it just doesn't even look right on their face. Like your nose and your lips and your face is in proportion with itself. So I feel like if you try to make your nose look too small, it can look a bit silly because your nose is in proportion with the rest of the features on your face. Or maybe it isn't, maybe it is extremely large, in which case do your thing. I mean, do your thing even if it isn't extremely large, to be honest, I don't really give a shit. But yeah, I definitely think sometimes people do it and it looks a little bit too like strong, like you can literally see like strips down the nose. And yeah, I'm not a massive fan. I don't really do like nose contouring on myself either, just purely because I don't mind the size of my nose, and also I find it a little bit just faffy, like it's just a faff, and I don't really feel like it makes a huge difference to the end result. I just whack a bit of bronzer on the side usually and hope for the best. But yeah, that's probably the only one that springs to mind straight away. So I had a couple of comments about like what are my favourite brands, other than Charlotte Tilbury, what brands am I obsessed with, that kind of thing. Obviously we all know that I love Charlotte Tilbury products. It's no secret to anyone that I do really enjoy Charlotte Tilbury products. It's probably my favourite kind of luxury makeup brand, as we all are aware, or if you've watched my channel before you'll probably be aware of that. By the way, I have very touch sensitive skin, so that's why my eyes are like really red and I might be a bit blotchy, but it's not the products or anything. I'm just going to go in now with the Ren. This is the AHA lotion tonic. Actually no, I'm not. I need to double cleanse first. Getting a bit carried away. I'm going to go in with my Fofo from Foreo and my CeraVe. I'm nearly finished with this one, and this is literally, honestly, this cleanser is so good. This and this, match made in heaven, making my skin so clear. Yeah, brands. So I would say, I hope you can hear me over this, I would say probably my favourite brands other than Charlotte Tilbury. I'm loving Elf at the moment. Elf as a drugstore brand is probably become one of my favourite drugstore brands recently. I'm really impressed with their eyeshadows. Bite-sized ones that I've been using a lot on my Instagram. Yeah, I'd definitely say Elf. Recently as well, I did a huge order from Colourpop, even though I said in an anti-haul that I wasn't going to order anything because I had some trouble with a shipping that I had before. It just didn't show up, but I did order a load of palettes from Colourpop and they were insane and they were so inexpensive and the colours are just amazing and the pigmentation is amazing. So I feel like Colourpop is probably going to be up there with one of my new favourite brands for eyeshadow as well. But yeah, that's all I can think of right now on the top of my head. I am thinking though soon to make an actual like favourites video of just like makeup favourites, skincare favourites, all that kind of stuff, because I have recently discovered some really lovely products that I just want to talk about in one video. So if you guys would be up for that, then do let me know. So someone has asked, how do you know when a luxury brand product is really worth the money? I'm assuming you mean before you buy it. I would just say do your research, look at a load of reviews. I feel like nowadays there's literally going to be about 100 reviews for any product that's ever available on the market on YouTube or Instagram, so you will be able to find a review. So now I'm going to go in with the Ren AHA tonic. This is basically one of those kind of illuminating, exfoliating kind of chemical toners. I like to use these every now and then. My skin is actually feeling quite congested at the moment, so it could probably do with this. So I had a couple questions asking me like how I'm getting on with lockdown, what is the best thing that's come out of lockdown for me. So thank you so much for asking. That's a really lovely thing to ask. For me personally, lockdown has actually been fine. Like I've literally been fine. I'm quite lucky in the sense that I'm quite sort of happy being home, and I don't know, I'm quite happy just being at home every day, filming my videos. I've obviously got things to keep me busy because I do my social media, so literally every single day I just get up and I film, and I feel like I'm really working towards my end goal, which is essentially to just grow my social medias as much as I possibly can. And I feel like throughout this kind of lockdown period, lockdown 1 and 2, I've really been able to sort of actually do that properly, and I'm really starting to see like growth now on my channel, so I'm really happy with that. And yeah, I feel like for that reason it's just been quite nice actually for me to just have the time to just film loads of videos, get some content out to you guys, figure out like my sort of setup, my lighting, all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, I've been fine. I mean, there is obviously aspects of it that aren't ideal, like I can't see my boyfriend, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to see him again, but it is just nice to spend some quality time with my family as well, and just spend some quality time with myself and with my dogs. And yeah, so lockdown has been fine for me. I hope it's been fine for everyone else as well, but I know some people are finding it harder than others. I am excited for it to be over though, I can't lie. Right, now that's kind of like sunken into my skin a little bit, I'm gonna go in with this product. I've actually not used this before. This is the Generation Clay Ultraviolet Brightening Purple Clay Mask. That has a long name. This I got in a glossy box, so as I said, I've not tried it before, so we're gonna find out together if this is nice. So someone said, what did you study in university? I actually didn't go to university. As I said, I just went to college, so I did beauty therapy level 2 and 3 in college, and I also did a makeup qualification as well, which unfortunately, to be honest, I don't actually use those qualifications anymore. And I feel like in the job that I'm in at the moment as well, I probably still would have got that job had I not had my qualifications. I don't know, it did set me up kind of good for what I actually wanted to do in my career path, but all in all, I don't think that I really use my qualifications anymore. Maybe they'll come in handy in the future, who knows. Someone asked for my birthday. My birthday is in March. It's actually the 19th, so I am a Pisces. Okay, so someone asked, what is your favourite foundation? I have so many favourite foundations, like literally, oh, this is kind of burning actually. Maybe that's because I put the exfoliator on. Ooh, okay, I don't know about this. It's feeling a bit spicy. Yeah, as I was saying, I have so many foundations that I literally swear by. Probably my favourite of all time would have to be the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I had that in the shade 3.5, which was actually my fake tan shade, but it was the most perfect fake tan shade for me. I just loved the shade of it so much. But also, obviously, the formula, it lasted so long on the skin, the coverage was lovely. It just looked so sort of natural but flawless at the same time. Like, that foundation is expensive, but I feel like it's worth it. I also love, for more of an everyday, I love my IT Cosmetics CC cream. I really like the NYX Born to Glow foundation, my Flower Beauty one. Yeah, so I have so many, and from a big kind of like price range as well. I actually, funnily enough, don't really enjoy the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, so I often get people like asking me what foundation would I recommend from her. I actually don't really like Charlotte Tilbury foundations. They're okay, like I would use them, but I wouldn't choose them over another brand's I have so many more that I prefer. So yeah, I'm just gonna like sit here and just answer some questions while this, what I got on my lip. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of sit here and answer some questions while this goes this weird colour when it dries. So someone has asked, what is my favourite cuisine? I love Italian food and Mexican. They are probably my two favourite. I also love Chinese and Indian. To be honest, I'm not a fussy eater at all. I love so many different types of food. I will literally eat anything. I'll try anything. I enjoy 99% of food. I literally am a human pig. Like, I love food so much. Food is one of my main passions in life other than makeup, if I'm being completely honest. Someone has said, what is your favourite makeup style that you have done? To be honest, I go through phases with makeup styles. So sometimes I really go through a phase of just loving super natural makeup, like really kind of glowy, fresh looking, like you almost can't really tell that I'm wearing makeup, but it just looks like really beautiful and natural, like the Glossier kind of vibe. And then I kind of go the complete polar opposite, and then I love that really kind of full coverage, chiseled, full beat. I do such a different range of makeup all the time that I can't really pick one that's my favourite. But I will say that recently, and kind of over this journey of like creating content online and trying to film all these different kind of cool makeup looks to excite people and keep people entertained and things like that, I have realised that actually I do prefer myself in slightly less makeup. So like when I look at myself, I think I look nicer with slightly less makeup on than when I've got like a full beat, especially on my eyes. I feel like sometimes my eyes, I prefer like more of a natural eye, like just a winged liner, some little corner lashes, and that's it. Like I prefer the way I look like that than when I've spent hours on a cool eyeshadow look, if that makes sense. So someone said, have you or your family ever had a paranormal experience? I personally haven't had a paranormal experience, but is it weird to say that I kind of want to have one? Like I kind of low-key want to see a ghost. Just to say I've seen a ghost and just to like know that they are real, because I do believe in ghosts, but I've never seen a ghost or a spirit or whatever you want to call them. My dad has apparently seen ghosts before and has like stories where he saw a ghost, what he thought was a ghost anyway. I literally love watching like anything about paranormal stuff. I love horror films. Horror is my favourite genre of movie. I literally just could watch horror films all day. Okay, so someone said, what do you ask for when you get your nails done? I get so many questions on my nails all the time, also over on my Instagram. I actually do my own gel nails. I have spoke about this before. I invested in some gel polishes and a gel lamp, and ever since I've just not looked back, because to be honest with you, that way I can do my nails exactly how I want them, and just with a little bit of practice, like I can actually make them look like they've been done in the shop. So this is what my nails look like after about a week and a half of having the gels on. These will probably stay on for another week and a half before I will literally have to take them off. But yeah, these are my natural nails just with gel on the top. I use the Gel Bottle brand of gel, which is so good. It's so strong and it keeps my nails on for so long. I do kind of like a narrow square. So instead of going like straight up and across, I kind of take the file a little bit more inwards and kind of taper them, and then kind of do them more straight at the top. That way they look a little bit more feminine, and they just look a little bit nicer. I think they look less bulky than a traditional square. Mask is nearly set. I might go take it off. It stops stinging now, which is good. Right, so I'm just gonna go to the bathroom and just literally wash this off my face, because I don't think my face halo is gonna do the job, and then I'll come back to finish off the skincare and the questions. Okay, the mask is off. My skin feels quite tight. Plain masks are usually better for like oily skin, whereas I've got more dry skin, so I don't really know why I put that all over my face. But anyways, here we are. So someone has said, passions outside of makeup, fave Netflix shows, current fave new beauty products. Passions outside of makeup, like I said, eating. That's literally the only thing that I can think of. Eating. I've recently got into fashion a little bit more, but I wouldn't really say it's a passion. I'd just say it's like something that I'm enjoying, kind of taking time and kind of thinking about a bit more, I guess. By the way, I'm going to go in with the Elemis. This is the Ginseng toner, the rehydrating one. Favourite Netflix shows? To be honest, I'm one of those people where I watch a show and then I love it and then completely forget it ever existed. I really enjoy You, which has got 2 seasons already, and then I believe the other one is supposed to be coming out this December, but I don't think it probably will now. So I really love You. I really liked The Fall, I think it was called. That was really good. That's literally all I can think of for the moment, but to be honest, I've been watching films recently, like not really series. And then in terms of like my favourite products, I think I'm just going to create like a whole video of just like favourites, because I've actually got quite a few favourites at the moment. So I got a couple questions about like favourite kind of destinations to go to, or like, you know, what place I want to travel to next. I really want to go to Bali, and I really want to go to the Maldives. I kind of had my heart set on going to Bali this year, obviously before we knew about Corona. So hopefully I'll be able to go next year, but to be honest, at this rate, I don't really think we're going to be able to. Bali and Maldives are definitely up there with like my favourite places that I want to visit at the moment. I just went in with this. This is the Inuit. I don't know, it's a serum that I got from Stylevana. It's really good. I'm going to go in with some Charlotte Tilbury eye cream now. Okay, so someone said, when are you going to start your own brand? All I'm going to say to that is just watch this space. So someone asked me, do I laminate my brows? I actually have laminated my brows once before and I loved the way it looked. However, I didn't really feel like it lasted that long to warrant me going through the process of like actually like laminating them again. Nowadays I just use soap to keep my brow hairs up in place, and that works just fine for me. Favourite film of all time? Just like an easy to watch film. I love Shrek. Like the original Shrek is probably got to be like one of my favourite films. It's just such a good film. Like I just love watching it. I could literally watch it over and over again. And I also love the film Allied, which is a little bit more of a serious adult film. If you haven't seen the film Allied, I'm not even going to try to explain what it's about because it's actually a really confusing plot. But if you haven't seen the film Allied, when I watched the trailer, it really didn't look like the sort of film that I would enjoy, so I didn't even really want to watch it. But when I watched it, honest to God, it was one of the best films I think I've ever seen. It was so good. There was such good twists in it. Like you really didn't see it coming. And yeah, that's probably got to be up there with one of my faves. I'm going to use this now. This is the Pro Collagen Marine Cream from Elemis. I basically got a huge set off of QVC with Elemis products in for like 50 quid. I literally got like, I think 3 or 4 body products and then like another 3 or 4 face products for £50, which is such a good price because Elemis products are really expensive. Someone said, in terms of quality, Korean makeup or Western makeup? To be honest, I actually haven't tried enough Korean products yet to be like, Korean products are my favourite over like Western makeup. So I definitely want to try some more Korean products. However, having said that, every single thing that I've tried, like Korean skincare or makeup, has been absolutely amazing. And I've really been blown away with pretty much everything that I've ever tried that's been Korean. So I'm definitely looking to try some more. If you've got any like favourites or anything that you think I should try, please let me know, because I really want to know like what else I should try. And the last question that I'm going to answer is, what is your puppy's name and breed and age? He's too cute. Thank you so much. I'm going to use the By Terry lip balm, by the way. So my puppy's name is Yogi. He is now 6 months and a few weeks old, so he's still such a baby. So he's actually a Shih Tzu, which is a Shih Tzu cross between a poodle. We really like the poodle mix, so our other dog is poodle and Pomeranian mix. Poodle kind of temperament is really lovely. Like we just really enjoy, I don't know, we just really enjoy the poodle gene. So we got another poo in the family. And yeah, he's just genuinely become like such a huge part of our family. Like we just love him so much. It's just so nice having him. So yeah, that is it, guys. That is all of the questions I'm going to answer for today. I'm sorry if I missed your question. There was only a few that I missed, but I don't want this video to be like 10 hours long. This is the finished effect. This is my kind of skincare routine. This is actually pretty much what I do every night for my skincare routine. Often I'm changing up what products I'm using because I'm doing like Instagram videos, but as a whole, these products are pretty much what I use the majority of the time. So yeah, that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please give the video a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't already. That would be amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.